Hey everybody, good evening and welcome to my channel. I got another one in the quest log for you. Look at that sunset, man. I'm in the beautiful city of Bariloche. Sorry, Bariloche. I just got done running, so I'm kind of messing up with some of the pronunciation here. But this is an absolutely gorgeous town in Argentina here on a family matter. Got some nice time off. Let me just get right to the point. I've had a lot of time to think and to about Flesh and Blood and its state of the game and what's next for it. So I've had a lot of friends being really concerned with the number of heroes coming out because Legend Story Studios has said they want to release somewhere between 12 to 15 new CC heroes a year. And as of right now, we got like 30, a little more, a little less. We got 10 of them really close to LLing, 5 super close, but they still haven't hit it yet. So what's going to happen to the game? Are we just going to, like, I don't know, 3 years from now, maybe 1 or 2 heroes LL, and we'll have like 60, 70 CC heroes in the game? That seems kind of absurd, doesn't it? So I kind of get their concern, because heroes just aren't LLing. Dromai was the last one to LL last year. I think she was the only hero to LL last year. And we thought KO was on the fast track to LL. He didn't. The MST heroes kind of got nerfed with all of the bans and everything. LSS had to step in. And it just feels like hero after hero rises up really fast in the ranks and it becomes kind of irrelevant, right? As their win rates drop and nothing seems to be happening. So we're going to have like what feels like over 70 heroes in CC real soon. I mean, are we? So I got to thinking a little bit and I was like, oh, does that make any sense to have that many CC heroes in the game? And I think there's one strength to this, is that I was looking at LSS's YouTube channel. You can go look at it right now. They have 3 learn how to play classes things, and on the thumbnails they feature 4 heroes from each class. So I figure LSS is going to have about 4 heroes from in each class that they want to be playable, right? Each one with a different play style, each one able to play differently. Like, let's look at the warrior one, for example. You have Fang, Dorinthia, Kasai, and Olympia. 4 different heroes, warriors that do 4 different archetypes, right? You have like the wage mechanic, and then you have that has some attack actions. You have Fang, which is daggers, Dorinthia, which is kind of like a jack of all trades, and then Kasai, who is very specific to handle to gold generation and everything, right? So it kind of feels like we have a bunch of different heroes in each archetype for that. Anyway, point I want to make is that I think the LSS wants to aim for about 4 heroes per class, and there are currently 12 classes. Think about it. Next set's coming out with 2 classes. Pirate. I just learned this, that Pirate is a new class. I thought it was a talent, but no, I guess Pirate's a new class. So we get both Pirate and Necromancer this set. And so LSS is going to probably round out these classes with a few more heroes this year. So as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, all right, we're going to have, if we have 4 heroes per class, we're going to have probably 48 to 52 heroes by the time, I don't know, but that's what they're going to aim for, probably by the end of next year, right? Because we have 2 more sets coming out. We have 36 heroes this year, right? Maybe 40, and then next year we get another 10 to 15 more, because heroes just don't seem to be LLing. And if nothing else, we could end up with like a 50 hero meta. And I think that's actually not that bad. It sounds really terrible, but think of it this way. If 1/3 of the heroes aren't relevant, 1/3 are kind of B tier, and then 1/3 are S tier, that doesn't sound too bad, does it? Especially when we put it in the prism of classes, where maybe there's only like 4 to 6 classes per rotation per season that are relevant. Oh, these are just some thoughts I'm having. So the next important thought is I think that Necromancer is, we're going to probably have 3 or 4 Necromancers by Nationals next year. That's going to be my prediction at the moment, right? That we're going to have, I would guess probably a Shadow Necromancer comes out with the Monarch Part 3, and then just a good old regular Necromancer, no additional class subtypes or anything like that. And they'll probably get like a Pirate or a Pirate Brute, or a Brute resembling a Pirate or a Pirate resembling a Brute, something like that. I would have loved for it to be the Berserker class, but I'm totally okay with Pirate. We have no idea what's coming next with this set. But I do like the direction LSS is going with the game, where they're kind of including a large number of heroes. And so back to my friends and my teammates who are kind of concerned about this, right? Like, are there too many heroes in the game? I don't really think so. I think that just like within each class you have different archetypes. Like even look at the mechanologists. We have Dash IE, Dash IO. We've got Tekla and Max. So we already have 4 legal mechanologist CC heroes, and they all have different places where they're good. Shout out to my friend Zach, who won a, I think it was a PQ on Tekla. Good job, man. Proud of you. We're never gonna let you live that one down. So it seems like that there's a place that LSS wants every class to have a place, regardless of the meta. Which brings me to my next thought about this, right? So I also think that they want to maintain those first 8 heroes as long as possible. Because if you think about those first 8 heroes, 4 from Welcome to Wraith, and then 4 from Arcane Rising, they were like an introduction to the class. Like Viserai was introducing you to the Runeblade mechanic where you want to play non-attack actions in your deck in order to gain the benefit of additional damage during your turn. And then you have Dash IE, which is basically a jack of all trades. And then you have Azalea, who's been sticking around for a very long time. I don't think she's LLing anytime soon. And then you have Kano, who's also been around, and he's just kind of been like, hey, let's experiment with Wizard. What are we doing with him? It's the same thing with the other 4 heroes. Now, we just had recently Viserai LL, but I think that the fact that he's been around for so long speaks to the idea that LSS wants to keep these old heroes as long as possible as an introduction to the game. To say, hey, you just picked up the game, why don't you try Dorinthia? She teaches you how to do attack reactions, maybe add some defense reactions, play to mid-range. Same thing with Bravo. He teaches you the mechanic of Dominate, how important these on-hits are, and how good he can be in a heavily aggro meta. And so you begin to kind of see that those 8 heroes kind of don't really count towards the total hero count, because I feel like they just kind of want to stay there. So total number of heroes is only really 20 at the moment. So I guess my thoughts are, I'm kind of like thinking as I go. This is just unedited, just straight up. Here's Jeremiah's thoughts while he's chilling in a beautiful place. Like, look at this background, man. That moon is gorgeous. So I think that we can expect another Ranger soon too, because there's only 3 Rangers. So like you kind of think of like what classes are coming next. Brute is definitely on the table. They only have 2 Brutes legal in CZ. Oh yeah, that's right, Levia. But she doesn't really count, does she? So we need more Brutes, we need more Rangers. Those are definitely coming, and we need more Necromancers. And I think those are perfect. And we also need more Illusionists. I know everyone hates and cringes at saying that, but we've only ever had 4 Illusionists in the CC meta. 2 or 3 of them are gone. 2 of them are gone. The 3rd one's about to leave. So we're going to have to get another Illusionist at least by the end of the year. So I think the next classes we would anticipate over the next year are some more Necromancer, Pirate support, as well as Ranger, Brute, and Illusionist. Probably get some Light and Shadow talent in there. So buy those cards now. There's your market advice. Those cards are cheap. Pick them up. Things that might be good. Tome of Torment. What a joke of a card. That thing might be good one day. I would laugh so hard if that thing ever got banned. It wasn't even included in their ban list. Tome of Torment. That's how how useless that thing is. Anyway, that's a tangent. So yeah, I think that we've got a nice path going forward with Flesh and Blood, and there's gonna be a lot of really good changes to the game. A lot of new heroes are gonna be introduced. I think that Necromancer is definitely here to stay. I'm totally down for a Necromancer that summons one summon and builds them up, kind of like Tekla. Feels like a similar niche to that. I don't know. We'll see. Future's looking bright for the game. I'm very excited. It survived its first 5 years, and it's only going to keep on growing. Here's to year 6 and more, baby. All right, everybody. Until next time.